Hey friends, I'm back with another t-shirt tutorial. This time it's a sunflower and I'm going to show you how to make it. You're going to need a shirt. This is a t-shirt. You can use a sweatshirt. You're also going to need some paper, a ruler, a pencil, and some tape. This is to make your pattern with. You're also going to need a fabric marker. This one is a heat pin and you can use this to draw around your pattern and cut it out. Then you are going to need some basting spray and some pins. You're going to need some objects from around your house, or you can draw a 2-inch circle and a 3.5. That's what I have here. I've also used 3 different kinds of fabrics and my backing and some batting. The first thing I'm going to do is take an 8.5 by 11 piece of copy paper, and I'm just going to take this 2-inch circle and I'm just going to draw this circle around on my paper. Then I'm going to take my ruler and mark from the center of that circle, the top of that circle, and I'm going to mark down 6 inches. And I'm just going to make a mark there in the middle, and then I'm going to connect the lines from the outer edge of the circle down towards the middle mark that we made, 6 inches down and back up. That's going to give me the petal of our sunflower. Now I'm going to take a 3.5-inch circle. This is just a roll of duct tape that I had, and I'm just going to trace around this to make my 3.5-inch circle. You don't have to do this, but I use this instead of actually marking out a circle. And then once this is completed, you're going to draw on the inside of this circle 1/4 of an inch, and that's just going to be your sew line for this project. I'm also going to draw on the outside of the petal 1/4 of an inch. That's going to give me the total cutout of the project and the sew line as well on the pattern. And then I'm just going to cut both of these pieces out. Now I'm just going to take 4 sheets of copy paper and I'm going to tape 2 of them together portrait style, and then I'm going to tape the other 2 together portrait style, and then I'm going to tape them both together to make one large piece of paper. Now I'm going to find the center of this large piece of paper, which is the bottom 4 corners of where we taped it together. I'm going to find the center of that and I'm just going to mark it with my pencil. And now I'm going to take the circle that I cut out and I'm going to fold that in 4ths. And then I'm going to poke a hole through the middle. I'm going to put my pencil through that hole, and then I'm going to line it up in the center of our large piece of paper that we taped together. And then I'm just going to trace around this circle onto the large piece of paper to give us the center of our sunflower. And then I'm going to go back in and draw 1/4 of an inch on the inside, just trace around that circle to make our sew line again on the big piece of paper. And I'm going to draw a 1/4 inch circle on the inside of the outer circle just as a sew line. So now you're going to take your long paper and you're going to fold it hot dog style, and then you're going to fold it hamburger style. And all that's doing is really letting you see the creases in the pages where we tape them together, because you're going to use these as marks for points of your petals. And you can see here I'm just taking my pencil and just putting a mark just so I can visually see those as well. And now I'm going to take my petal, the point facing up, and I'm just going to line it up with those marks that we made on the page. I'm going to bring the bottom of the petal about 1.25 inches down over top of the circle. And now I'm just going to draw the lines from the circle, the sew line and the cut line across that petal piece, just so that I can line them up every time that I move this petal piece to arrange my flowers. Then I'm just going to move my petal pieces around the page, and I'm just going to draw the 4 petals on the 4 points to begin with. I'm going to call these the anchor petals. Once I've done that, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to take my petal and I'm going to line it up with the center again, and then I'm going to draw the in-between petals. And the in-between petals are between the 2 petals that we've already drawn. Once I've done this, I'm going to go back in and draw in the 1/4 inch sew lines around the petals, and then I'm going to cut this out. It should look like this. Now I'm going to take the original pattern pieces that we cut out, the petal and the circle, and my heat marker pen, and I'm going to trace the pattern onto my fabric. Now I used 2 different types of yellow for the petals. I used 4 for one color and 4 for another color, and then I used this animal print for the middle of the circle, but you can use whatever fabrics that you would like. So I'm just going to draw those on there and then cut all of those out. Now you're going to take the big pattern that you cut out, you're going to get a piece of backing and a piece of batting. You're going to cut it out large enough to fit that pattern, and then you're going to take some basting spray. You're going to baste the batting to the backing, and you're going to turn it over onto the back fabric. You're going to lay that pattern down. You're going to trace around this pattern with your heat erase marker, and then you're going to cut it out. And it should look something like this. Now you're going to flip it back over to the batting side, and you're going to take those pieces of fabric that you cut out from your original pattern, and you're going to lay them out onto the batting just to make sure that everything fits. Now you're going to take the center back off and 4 of your petals, leaving 4 onto your project. Then you're going to spray baste those 4 pieces down and pin them. Now it's time to head over to your sewing machine. Now if you're nervous about sewing on the petals, just take your heat marker and draw a line on the inside. You're going to want to sew 1/4 to 1/2 inch on the inside of your petal so that you can take your scissors or snips and snip those edges to rag them up, and you're going to want to do this around each of your petals that you have pinned down, just like I'm doing here. Drawing around the petals is not necessary, but if it's something you want to do, it's perfectly fine. You can iron them down later. And now you're going to sew around each of the petals on your piece. Now you're going to take your sharp scissors and we're going to rag up these edges of this fabric that you just sewed. Except this time it's going to be a little different. You're going to start at the bottom and you're just going to make little slits in the fabric up to your stitches. Don't slit your stitches. If you do, it's okay. You can go back and put another stitch in. But you're going to do that up until where the petals separate. Just cut the fabric, and then once they separate, you can cut the batting and the fabric together all the way up to the top of your flower and down the other side. Then once you come back down to where the batting meets again, you're just going to cut just the fabric all the way down. This makes sure that you don't cut holes in your batting that's supposed to be together, and you're going to do that all the way around. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my other pieces of fabric, including my center, and I'm going to lay them out, baste them down, and then pin them down as well. And then I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine and get ready to sew the whole thing. Now that I'm here at the sewing machine, once again, if you're scared of sewing the line, you're not sure how that's going to work out, just draw it on there with your heat erase marker and make sure that you sew around the inside of that circle 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is sew my circle. Then once I get done with that, I'm going to start and sew each of the 4 remaining petals. I'm just going to sew around those petals down to the batting and the backing. Now once again, you're going to take your sharp scissors and you are going to cut around the center of that circle. Don't snip your stitches. It's okay if you do. You can take it back to the sewing machine, but just make little cuts around there. That's what's going to rag it up. And then you're going to follow the same procedure down the remaining 4 petals, cutting the fabric only at the bottom until that batting separates, and then you can cut the batting and the fabric together. Now you're going to take your applique piece, and I've ironed a crease in my shirt here, and I'm just going to line it up on my t-shirt, and I usually leave 3 fingers down from the top. I'm just going to lay it on here, kind of arrange it. I'm going to spray baste it down, and I'm going to pin it down to the front of the shirt only. And here's one of my favorite tips ever. If you're scared of sewing your t-shirt together, flip it over and gather up the back and ruffle that thing up to the collar and clip that thing or tie it with a piece of string. That will prevent you from sewing the front of your shirt to the back. Now we're over at the sewing machine, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did before. I'm going to sew my circle down first, and then I'm going to go through each petal and I'm going to sew down each petal to the t-shirt. Just go slow and make sure that you are straightening out your t-shirt as you go. And now here it is, sewn to the t-shirt. It only needs to be washed. And here it is washed. Isn't it beautiful? I think it turned out great. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it inspires you to make some applique t-shirts of your own. I'll see you the next time.